One of the important roles of the warriors is to protect those who have been silenced.
To know your warrior law is to devote you to protecting and uplifting.
Without them, there is no us, and without us, they cannot live.
Understanding that you are being embraced by your ancestors and that you've got to let go.
Our ancestral spirits is there to help,
I respect death.
to assist,
I do not fear it,
and to aid.
and to live it. It's a part of life, not the end of life.
The sacredness of ceremony, the connection, the power, and the
It's a
link.
reflection of life. It is vibration. It is energy, and it speaks.
We are the vessel, the altar, the thread, the path.
To know your spirit animal is
To know the spirits of the land untouched.
Honor,
respect,
honor,
respect,
honor.
respect.
We are Her Royal Majesty, Queen Mother, Dr. Dorothy Zia, Commander-in-Chief of the Imperial Corps Agoje of the African Diaspora.
Sego,
Sego.
Clan Mother, Sharan Wapatukwe Piper, Tribal Head Leader for Golden Hippoguasa Tribe, and Medicine Woman and Spiritualist.
Les tribunaux
Marraine,
et les gens.
votre grâce.
Je suis donc nous sommes Queen Cotalia de la Livre, le Renédou de la Croix Imperial Monumentos de la Livre. I am Queen Cotalia de la Livre. For we shall leave this realm, for we shall return. The next generation, Act 1. Bonjour, comment vas-tu? J'espère que tu vas bien. Bienvenue sur ma chaîne. Je suis la Renédou de la Croix Imperial Monumentos de la Livre. Hello, everybody. It is me, Queen Cotalia, the Hoodoo Queen of the Imperial Corps Monumentos de la Livre. Blessings all. Hello, everybody. I hope everybody is well, feeling great, feeling good, staying warm and cozy in your hoodies because we don't what? We don't hope. We hoodoo. And yes. Merci, the granddaughter. Thank you so very much. So, before we get into today's discussion, I want to, mention a couple of things. So the very first thing is we do not have many VIP tickets left for the CONJURE FETE. We're almost sold out. I think there's maybe 4 more left. The last I checked. They could be all sold out by now. I don't know. But the last I checked, it was 4 left. With that being said, understand in total, because I have not been in communication with the park, that we may be able to do maybe 10 more regular ticket admissions. So there's that. But I also would like to just say, for those that have purchased your VIP tickets, virtual or in person, you will be scheduled a week prior or a week after the Conjure FETE. For those that are coming to the Conjure FETE, your readings with Queen Mother for your Metet, for your Warrior Metet, as well as your totem divination will be done a week prior. And if you're coming virtual, your readings will be set up after. So those are some VIP options. And remember that the Conjure FETE is virtual and in person. You cannot and should not miss it. Salut, salut. The other thing is today is December 8th. I've had many of you reach out, say, Queen, the 8th is coming up. How can we honor you? So for those of you that do not know, and I do mention this every week, but I am Queen Cotalia Benson Munamados de la Livre of the Imperial Court Munamados de la Livre. For every royal sovereign we have in our lineage, there are specific numbers, dates, times, etc., that are specific to that sovereign for that generation. My acknowledgement, recognition, honoring is on December 8th, December 17th, and December 26th. 888. Okay. There's multiple reasons for that. So 8 being the number in which I was born for, in addition to the winter of the year is the dark part of the year. Okay. This is when things die, and I was giving at birth the gifts of life and death. And so to those that recognize my lineage as one spiritual royalty, and this is by other royals, so you have to just think about it like, I don't care what your personal feelings and beliefs are. The truth is, my family is spiritual royalty. It's been proven. Paperwork. Our indigenous distant cousins here brought, the paperwork to show, and I've shown it before online because it's interesting that indigenous people are the only individuals that have to prove their blood, right? But that's there's there. I've shown that before to confirm and validate for those that need that. Because again, some people just like, well, why do you call yourself that? It's historic truth, point blank period. If you've done your research, and I've always mentioned it multiple times, always know who you're listening to, know who you're following, know who you are standing for or with, and all of those things. I am a direct descendant of the Benson lineage, of the historic Benson, Alabama. So some of you have seen the TikToks that talks about Benson, Alabama flooded out and historical Black towns and all of those things. So you can look that up. I'm them, they are me. Pictures and ancestors on the wall. Let the ghost chit chat, etc. In addition to stories and books written by Harper Lee, who wrote To Kill a Mockingbird, the Reverend. I've also have brought my mother on to let you hear her tell you her connection to Reverend Willie Maxwell as him pursuing her to date, but actually my great aunt being the one that was his spiritual worker and mistress. So there's facts after facts and receipts after receipts after receipts when it comes to my lineage. Part of that, as a spiritual royal, there are protocols and there are spaces and ways which you honor and acknowledge the lineage. On December 8th, 17th, and 26th, normally in the life of people being present, like in the community, actual community. We were brought dark fruit, blackberries, blueberries, dark plums and grapes, dark chocolate, dark wine, dark drinks, Dr. Pepper. And the list goes on. Dark stones, rocks, raven feathers, crow feathers, black candles, onyx, obsidian, um, chocolate cake. There's so many different things, but also there were spaces of bones, um, mice bones, owl bones, deer bones, things that represented the dead and also represents life. And the list goes on and on and on and on and on. So when we have had our physical locations, people would Instacart things to us, and we were so honored for that. But this year, we do not have a physical location for you to do that. So this year, I want to first start off by communicating how you can honor us by proxy. So first and foremost, you have two options: Crossroads or the entrance of a cemetery. Number one. Number two, you can take any of those items that I just mentioned, but it's very important that you understand what you provide. If you take dark grapes, black grapes, not red grapes, but black grapes, moon grapes, this is going to give you that space of opulence. So when you bring something sweet to us, we in return provide something sweet. So if you bring something more hearty, like a dark bread, like a wheat or a rye, that is more what is the term? Pardon. The term is savory, more heavy. This is going to be for like the house, the home, that foundation, your roads, those things. Okay. But understand the sweeter the blessing, the sweeter the foods or the fruit, the sweeter the blessings are. If it's something that's not sweet like a bread, then understand that we're going to be working on that space of protection, etc., so forth and so on. So you can take dark breads, fruit, wine, candles, etc. You can go to the Crossroads this evening. Thank you, Diva Evolutions. Um, and you can actually take $8, $8.88, um, and those particular things. So, and the number eight is significant. So you can do $8, $17, $26, $80, $88, $800, $888, $305, $350, 701. It doesn't matter, but it has to equal that. And I'm not asking you to send me this. No. What I'm saying is you take these things to the Crossroads. You want your money blessed, you can take money. You want your money blessed, you can also do black beans, or you can do $8 itself and take these things to the Crossroads. You take them to the Crossroads. You do need a dark libation, black coffee, Dr. Pepper, um, dark wine, whatever, to that capacity. But before you place these things here, you hold them and you must give thanks. You give thanks. Thank you to my lineage that has blessed you for the year. So you go back through and you think about these community services, you think about these classes, you think about the new type of life that you're living, the protection that's around you, the things that I've cleansed off, the health that I have brought forth, the births that I have given with the hoodoo babies and the weddings and the marriages and all of those things go on and on and on and on and on. So you hold those things and you give thanks and you give appreciation, you give kindness to us. You go to the Crossroads and you leave those things. And by leaving those things, they will bless us at the Crossroads. They will be sent to us. without a doubt. And that is as simple as it is. Now, normally, again, people would normally send their things to me, and I would use this for the December community service. But this year, again, because we don't have a physical location, I'm not providing an address. My P.O. box, I don't think will allow y'all to do Instacart. So there's that. And so it's just really important to understand that aspect of it. And you're not, when you're doing this, is not in just the space of honoring me, but you're honoring Queen Susie, you're honoring Queen Dolly, you're honoring Queen Nancy, you're honoring Queen Sahoy, you're honoring all of these different queens of our lineage that date back prior to America being America and historically known before Alabama was Alabama. You can do this on the 8th, on the 17th, or the 26th of this month. You can do them all 3 times. You can just do them 1 time. Another thing, too, is every month you can always do this on a dark moon, or yes, a dark moon or a new moon as well. Normally, if I had a space, and even today, I got some blueberries that showed up at the house, but just a new moon, a dark moon on a regular basis, and giving those things an appreciation to the lineage, and my lineage will bless you, period. Period. You give that honor, you give that thanks, you give that appreciation, you will in return be blessed. Mind you, I'm not telling you, send me a dollar amount, send me this, send me that, da 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 da. No, you take this food to the crossroads, give honor to the Milner Meadows de la Livre lineage. Thank you, Queen, and the queens before you for blessing me. And you think about how you've been blessed to whatever capacity, and it will be acknowledged and you will be blessed. And the thing about it is, you don't have to ask for anything, but you will be blessed in return. So now, if you want to send me something, okay, I have to be honest, and this sounds really bad. It sounds real bad. So share this if you want to, drag me if you like, but I don't care. If you would like to send me something, I am absolutely moved by letters. I like cards and I like letters. And I like gift bags. I don't need a gift. I just like pretty gift bags, like pretty black gift bags are like so nice. I truly, truly am. And I can express to you why. When I am blessed with children, they may never know who gave me a nice candle. But for my children to be able to read, your expressions towards our lineage is something that will never go away. It is eternalized. I love letters. I love, 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 love letters. It's the first thing I do whenever I get offerings and things. The first thing I do is I go to the letters. Gifts will sit for like a week, maybe even 2. But letters I open immediately. Can we do this at the entrance of a graveyard that we did before, like the Papa Jim assignment? Yes. Yes, Isis No Show. Absolument. Yes, you can. And I forgot to mention, do not be shocked or surprised if I show up in your dream. That part too. I was like, you're forgetting something. My higher spiritual astral body does a situation where she does her visitations. I will come through, I will visit you in some shape, way, form, or fashion. If you don't see me in your dream, look for the number 8, or look for those crows, or look for those ravens, or look for that infinity symbol. I may show up as flies for you, um, or dahlias, to be honest. So that's just that. So I wanted to bring that up, all right? Laugh out loud, I dream of you often. And you'll know those that are like really have been here, who really live by these words, I show up for you. And I tell you one thing, if I come to you in your dream and I bring you a message, listen to that. Don't ask no questions. Don't book no reading with earthly me. I've given you what you need already. Don't call me up, Queen. You came to me. What did I see? So that's what you need to do. Period. So, so just being very clear and aware of that. All right. So that's all of that. All right. So, like when I did the chocolate and Dr. Pepper at the crossroads, and a black dog showed up at my door 20 minutes later with one blue eye and one black eye and tail wagging. I was so shocked. This has never happened before. Yes. And you'll see, I have black cats. You'll see black dogs. Don't be shocked if you see a black horse. So just know that. Know that, know that, know that. Thank you so very much, B. Josie. I greatly appreciate you. You are so kind. Thank you so very much. And also, thank you so very much, Diva Evolutions, again, for your super chats. So, can we now stop talking about me, and can we absolutely be 411? So, let's get into today's discussion. Pardon. Spiritually blocked, are you? So, I want to ask some questions here. Over the last 3 months, have you found yourself struggling? Rather, it's your communication with those that you need to be communicating with is just not communicating at all, conversing. Like it's just not landing. No matter how sweet you try to be, no matter if it's being aggressive, it's just not landing. Do you find that over the last 2 or 3 months that your money just seems to, it's not even so much that you're losing money, but you're having to put out so much. It's not that you're not getting what you normally get, but you're having to put out more. And that thing. Or is a situation where you you normally are having a pretty easy day-to-day experience, but there's the door was locked, or the business closed early, or the person that was once your case manager is no longer your case manager, or just something, one thing after another. You were good physically and now you're back down and you think you got back up and you're down again. And you're just like, am I spiritually blocked? I'm needing to have this opportunity or whatever, and I just can't or whatever. Have you been experiencing that or something to that capacity over the last about 2 months or so? Because if so, I'm here to tell you that you're not spiritually blocked, you're not cursed, you are not hexed. That's not what's going on. Over the last couple of months, we have endured Pluto in retrograde, Saturn in retrograde, and Mercury in retrograde. For this reason, all of those things that I just mentioned happens. Those are astrological phenomenons. Okay? Those are astrological phenomenons. And I'm going to tell you something about astrology and astrological phenomenons. You can do nothing about them outside of learn from them. That's it. If you resist the lesson, it creates a harder lesson. And when these planets go direct, you're having now to relearn or visit those exact same things again, all over again. Let me express something to you about that when it comes to astrological phenomenons and experiences. When Mercury's in retrograde, I'm telling you now, there's not going to be a Mercury retrograde oil. Y'all look at this. I was doing some arts and crafts this morning. The whole thing sitting up here. Like I'm Bob the Bruja Builder. What's going on? So, when Mercury's in retrograde, there's not a Mercury retrograde candle that's going to make Mercury go reverse. It goes direct. There's not going to be a Saturn direct oil that's going to make Saturn go direct. That is one thing when it comes to planetary phenomena. It is nothing you can literally do that's going to speed up a planet going in retrograde to any capacity. There is not nothing you can do to sweeten it. But what you can do, in fact, okay? Oh, yes, sorry. Let me put in my P.O. box. P.O. Box 404, Mobile, Alabama 3660. Is it 2 or 1? I think it's 1, actually. Hold on one moment. Let me double check. Yes, it's 1. $36 likes and 65 people watching. Let's get the likes up. Yeah, so please, thank you so much, Shimak. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really, really do. Yeah, so please make sure you all are giving the video a thumbs up. Now, the thing is, the only thing you can do in these retrogrades is to learn from the lessons. Whether it's Mercury, Saturn, Pluto, and when Saturn and Pluto go, just go lay down. Just go lay down in your bed and just sit like this and look up at the ceiling. Don't even blink. It ain't even worth it. Don't even blink. Skip a heartbeat or two and possibly a breath, because the moment you enter the world, the moment you open the door and you decide to go out into this world, the world is going to whirl. Those lessons are going to begin to lessen. And that is all there is. But the thing about it is, when it comes to these lessons, if you can understand what these lessons are, you'll never have to learn them again. And you'll be able to build from that and build onto that. Okay? It's very, very important to understand that. So when things are going in the way that they are, and this is why I like readings are so important, having monthly readings so that you understand, okay, well, here's the lesson. Here's this season, like the New Year's reading. People have already been beginning to ask me, Queen, have you started the New Year's readings? Well, I discovered that many of you want New Year's readings throughout the whole year. And so I just sort of left those up. But I'll do a special, like a sale on those, probably starting next week. So getting a discount on the New Year's readings. So so that's number one. So understand that you may not be having spiritual blocks as you are experiencing an astrological phenomenon or challenge. The next thing is, are you spiritually blocked? Well, Queen, every time I get up and I see an opportunity, and like, so for example, Queen, and I'm telling you all this because these are things that I hear regularly. Queen, I know for a fact what I want. I know what I want. I know how I want to get it. And I know what needs to be done to go get it. So I'm going to open this door to the right. You go to the door to the right, it's locked. So you have to move to the left. I'm going to open this door because this door got to open. I know that one of these doors here has to be the one because all of the things that I want are located on the other side of these doors. And so you keep going to these doors and you have to go to the left, keep opening these doors and go to the left, keep on the, so every time you go to the right, there's a block. But if you go to the left, maybe you're on the door open and then you open that door and you try to go, well, I go to this door, I'm going back to the right because I see what I want to the right. So you try to go to the right, that door's locked. And now your left door's locked. And now the other left door's locked. And so now you done made about 5 different lefts. And you are, oh, no, Tasha J, this is all for the look. In fact, I'm burning up. I have a whole floor heater over here on 75. I am 1 degree away from cremating. This is just so that y'all can see that I got my We Don't Hope, We Hoodoo hoodie. And so that's the only reason why it's on. Okay. Merci, King Naru. Thank you so, so very much. I appreciate you so very much. Merci. And thank you, Brandy, too. I missed that up there. Thank you so much for your super sticker. So you're sitting here and you're going, Queen, I don't understand because I know what I want. I see what I want. And I just feel like there's a roadblock. There's a roadblock. There's a roadblock. Is it? So let's have this quick conversation. Okay? So you can either do a super chat ZMAC or a super sticker. One of those allows you to make your own price. I think the super sticker allows you to make your own price. So you may say, well, Queen, like I feel blocked. There's a roadblock. There's something that's keeping me. I keep running into these things. Let me tell you something, and I want y'all to listen very well to me. A lot of you, when you step into this world, you really, really don't understand the realness of your people on the other side. Your people are there to guide you and to protect you. And so, what may look like a block, okay, what may look like a block to you is actually ancestral redirection. Ancestral redirection. Some of you feel like I'm running into this wall. I'm running into this wall. I'm keep being forced to go left when I want to go right. Your want is not necessarily what you need, but your ancestors going to make sure you have what you need so you can get better than what you want. So I'm going to seemingly close this door. I'm seemingly providing this block. You're not blocked. You are being redirected, okay? Your spiritual GPS says rerouting. Hello, Brooklyn. How are you doing? So understand that thinking that these are roadblocks, these are delays, these are setbacks, this is a closure, this is a denial, this is a rejection. No, it is ancestral redirection. You are being redirected. What I want, that's not what you need. Yes, you want to pour out Dr. Pepper under the tree for libations, but the tree needs water. You want the fruit, but you're not watering the seeds, or you're not watering them properly or efficiently. So, and sometimes redirection is protection, absolutely. Sometimes that redirection or rejection is protection. Sometimes it is. And sometimes it is just that guidance. This is not where you're supposed to be going. This is not how it's supposed to be. Yes, I know what you want, but this is not how you get there. So you begin, I'm going to tell you something about these. When you know for a fact that your ancestors are guiding you and protecting you, you don't fight against what seems to be a resistance when it's redirection. And it's so imperative to understand that. So some of you are fighting against your own people, and you're fighting against your own people because they're forcing you to go. And I want to just show you real quick. Can I create a diagram? I don't know if I have things to create a diagram. I don't. But here's the thing about it, okay? So you're sitting here fighting, stressing, struggling, worrying, becoming in poor health, mentally, physically, financially, pursuing what is me, as they say. When your ancestor says, you're fighting for this, I don't want to be rude to anybody, so let me think of a good analogy. You're fighting to have this Burger King burger, okay? You are fighting for that so deeply, but your ancestors It's every Burger King you go to is closed. Every McDonald's you have is closed. Every single fast food restaurant you have is closed. And you end up finding yourself at a butcher that is giving you wagyu, top prime beef beyond measure that will nourish your body, soul, and cure all generational curses. Okay? And so redirection looks like all of those closed stores, delays, setbacks, those jobs. Queen, I am struggling to get a job. I need a job. I want a job. And nope, 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 nope. And the reason why you're getting the no's is because they're leading you to your yes. They're leading you to your yes. And it's very important to understand that and to recognize that and to be clear to that. But it doesn't seem that way when you are guiding you versus allowing your ancestors to guide you, to protect you, etc. Does that make sense? So, no, you are not spiritually blocked in the way of cursed or you need a road opener. It sounds more like anything you need clarity and faith. So when we begin to have this discussion about being spiritually blocked, that kid, and let me express this. Sometimes when you are spiritually blocked, you do see some of these things. Cars messed up, stores are closing, people, those things are possible. But this is why divination is so imperative, so that you can understand, am I being blocked, or is this mundane? Is this mundane or is this ancestral? And so sometimes people want to go, I feel blocked. I feel like I can't do this or whatever. And no one's done nothing to you. No one's done nothing to you. And in fact, sometimes you think that you're spiritually blocked. Sometimes you wonder if it's ancestral redirection or if it's astrological. But when we are looking into going, Queen, I've been working real hard to find love. Is that right? Yes. So, when was the last time that you went out? I don't like going out. Baby, you're not blocked. It's not that love is blocked in your life. It's that love is out there, but you're not there. Queen, I just feel like I'm spiritual about my money isn't acting right. No. Queen, I don't get it. It's like I made money, but I can't seem to keep it. So what are you doing with your money? Well, some of my family needs help, and I just got, I help them, and I just got to make sure my people are good. Oh, you're not blocked, my baby. You don't have boundaries. You don't have boundaries. You're not blocked. You don't have personal development and value to understand that just because you have money doesn't mean that you can afford to be giving it away. You're not blocked. Well, Queen, I just really feel like I'm having a difficult time with with my ancestors. I don't feel that my connection is there. I don't know what's going on. You got an ancestor space? Mm-hmm. When was the last time, how often do you sit in front of your space and give thanks and appreciation? Like once a month, every other month or so. But I mean, I do it big. I mean, we do white cloths and incense and rocks and stones and sticks and all kinds of things. And no, my baby, it's not that you are blocked from your ancestors, baby. You're not even showing up for your people. So even though they may be there for you, they're not fed and they're weak. And so we have to just begin to have these very honest, clear conversations about, are these spiritual blockages that you are enduring, or are they actually mundane issues, astrological issues, ancestral redirection, whatever it is? But it's really important to begin to understand what these things actually are. So once you begin to say, let me see if it's ancestral, nope. Let me see if it's astrological, nope. Am I getting my own way? Nope. Well, by process of elimination, nothing here is making medical, logical, or scientific sense. It is now spiritual. When people come to me and I do a reading for them, you will never hear me say, oh baby, you curse. There's something evil on you. There's a darkness. Oh no. Let's talk about this thing. Let's see if the brain is braining, if the math is mathing, so that we can actually be very clear to what is actually happening. And then if it is spiritual, now we know how to handle that. Are there any questions right now surrounding that? While I'm waiting to see if there's any if there's anyone that has any questions about this, the link is below. But I do want to let everyone know that your classes from this past community service will be going out this evening. So you'll be getting those replayable classes that only you'll have. Those things are going out. As for everybody else, those classes will be available tomorrow for the public. Okay. And that's where it goes. Okay. And so I gotta remember this, because sometimes I just be cussing them out. Baby, who you cussing out? I know not those ancestors. I know not them ancestors. I know that for a fact. Because let me tell you something. Some people that I know that love to do this, these ancestors ain't da 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 do 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 do. Really feel like somebody don't work you, because they get real quiet. And now you're making all the wrong decisions. And now you're in a worse position. Okay? So there's that. Now I want to again make this part clear. Your the pre-recorded video in classes, which is working with Hi John, honoring him, that'll be sent out tonight. In addition to superstitions and customs of New Year's, that'll be sent out tonight, as well as home cleansings and blessings. Okay. So, Nandi, you're fine. So there's that. I do want to remind you all again that we do have these incredible hoodies that are out right now. I have one on. You can find those over in the description box. And remember to check out the CONJURE FETE here. And and there's that. So I wanted to just have this conversation because it is so important to understand that a lot of times y'all are lighting candles against yourselves. How do we learn more about mid-tet warriors to prepare for our reading by Queen Mother? So first and foremost, you're going to learn about your mid-tet warriors at the CONJURE FETE. So you're going to learn about them at the CONJURE FETE. There is no preparation needs to be done. She may require you to wear white and wear a head wrap when you get your reading done. But outside of that, anything else you need to know, you will learn at the CONJURE FETE specifically. Yes, so the granddaughter, you will be getting those mojo hands and the Hydrogen Essence this up and coming week. So you'll have that this up and coming week. No worries. But I always love for you all to like get the videos prior so that you know what you're dealing with prior to having them and then getting excited about it. Yes. All right, everybody. I appreciate you greatly. Remember, and listen, everybody, this is a 2X. This is a 2X because I like my hoodies big. I normally don't. You'll normally not catch me this. I'm only wearing this so that y'all know that these are going out. I literally purchased this myself so I can see how long it took to get to me and all of those things. I purchased one from the website by myself. But yes, so we don't hope we hoodoo. Wear it to work. Santa is not Christian anyways, and neither are Christmas trees. But they don't want to have those conversations, now do they? Oh, you're so welcome for the Cyber Monday discount. You're so welcome. Yes. Well, many blessings to each and every one of you. I will say to make sure that you are following my personal page, Cotalia. I am going to be dropping some new herbal teas and blends, as well as some other holiday situations and shenanigans. And I would just love to have you be a part of that community as well. I am teaching you how to turn your house into a home in a variety of ways, giving you all the tips and tricks and recipes you need to live the dream, truly live your dream. Thank you so very much for watching. It's been a pleasure. Until next time, merci beaucoup d'avoir regardé. D'accord? Merci. Bonne soirée, bonne journée, all of the names. Bye bye.